In this video, I want to show you how to make these quilling owls. They are super easy to make. I will start with the quilling basics and then talk about the different designs. So stick till the end if you want to know how to make them. Let's start with the paper. I highly recommend to use 3mm paper strips, cause the owls will be made in 2 layers. I'm using 130 GSM paper strips. They are 30 cm long. In order to make the body part of the quilling owl, glue some paper strips together to get a long paper strip which has a total length of 3 meters. In my case, I glued 10 of my paper strips together. After you got a long paper strip, you can start to roll it with your slotted quilling tool into a tight coil. Make sure to roll it very tightly, cause all the other quilling pieces will be glued on this body part. And when you're done, don't forget to glue the end of the paper strip. So this is the body part of the quilling owl. But if you look closer at the center of the tight coil, you will see that it isn't very even. To fix it, I use the handle of my slotted quilling tool and roll it on the tight coil. Now it looks much better. Can you see the difference? Let's go on with the wings. You have to make 2 of them. I'm using 2 paper strips for each wing. Just roll the paper strip with your slotted quilling tool into a tight coil and let it open up a little bit. Glue the end of the paper strip and pinch just one side of the tight coil to get a teardrop shape. This could be a little bit tricky because of the tight coil, but at the end you will get a wing, and don't forget to make another one. These are the paper strips you need for the eyes. Glue the paper strips in this order to get a long paper strip. Start with the half black strip, glue the half white strip on it, and then the full black strip. Now you can roll the paper strip into a tight coil by starting with the half black strip. That's it, and don't forget to make another one for the second eye. Let's go on with the eyebrows. Therefore, you need a quilling template board. I'm using a half paper strip for the eyebrow. Roll the paper strip into a tight coil and place it on one cycle of the template board to get the same size for each eyebrows. After that, glue the end of the paper strip and pinch the coil on both sides to get a marquise shape. And then hold both ends of the shape and do the same move like I do in the video to get a curved marquise shape. You have to make 2 of these marquise shapes to get the eyebrows. Let's go on with the beak. I'm using a half paper strip for it. Roll the paper strip into a tight coil and let it open up just a little bit, and then pinch it on just one side to get a teardrop shape. You can also push the teardrop shape from the other side to get a triangle shape. Now let me show you how to make the feet. I'm using a half paper strip to make 1 foot. Roll the paper strip into a tight coil and let it open up just a little bit and squeeze it totally. Push your slotted quilling tool into the quilling piece to get a C shape. That's it, and now you have to make another one. By now you should have all the quilling pieces you need to make the quilling owl. Let's attach them together. Take the body part and glue both eyes on it. It's okay when there is a little gap between the eyes. Glue the beak right on the center of the body part. And then attach both wings next to the beak. Now you can place the feet between the wings right on the bottom of the body. Last but not least, attach the eyebrows on the top of the eyes. And here it is. It was quite easy to make it. What do you think? Just let me know it in the comments. But before you start quilling, I want to show you more designs like these. I will compare the other designs with the one we made together. The eyebrows, the eyes and the beak of this one are bigger. That means that I used longer paper strips to make them. His wings are turned to the inside of the body, and his feet are made of 4 small teardrop shapes. The yellow owl looks angry because of its eyebrows, cause they are long and in a different angle. He also looks a little bit fat. That's because of its body part and wings, cause I used longer paper strips to make them. His feet are made of 2 curved teardrop shapes. The blue owl has hair between his eyebrows. There's a ring in his body part. Just replace some strips with another color to get this effect. And his wings and feet are glued next to the body part. His wings are really small, cause they are made of 1 single paper strip. The next owl is crazy. I mean, look at him. He has 2 different eyes. His beak is not in position. One of his wings is next to the body part and the other is on the body part. He even has 2 different eyebrows and the spiral on his body can't be overseen. And this is how he looks like from the back. Now let me show you how to make this effect. Start to roll your tight coil with 2 strips of the same color. After you rolled it a little bit, add 1 or 2 paper strips in another color to it and roll it till the end. In this way you will get the spiral effect in the tight coil. I used this effect on the eyes of my next quilling owl. And now he has hypnotic eyes. And here he comes. His body has also 2 different shades. His wings are smaller and horizontal, and his feet are made of 3 teardrop shapes. Like I said before, his eyes are hypnotizing. You can also give your quilling owls an eye color. This green owl has yellow eyes. His wings are made of curved teardrop shapes, and I also used the spiral effect on his body. And here comes a cute baby owl. In comparison to the red owl, everything on the baby owl is smaller, but his eyes and the gap between the eyes is bigger. If you follow these rules, the baby owl will be cute. The next owl is a female one. You can clearly see it on her eyelashes. She also has big blue eyes, and she looks a little bit shy because of her wings. Now I want to show you how to make her eyelashes. Cut out 3 little pieces from your 3mm paper strip and glue them on the edge of the eye. After the glue is dry, shorten the eyelashes with your scissors and fold them back. Let's go on with another female owl. Her eyes has 2 different shades of pink. Even her eyelashes are pink, and her wings are made of loose coils. That's why you can see her body through them. Here's another female owl. She's not blind, no. Actually, she's blinking with 1 eye. And I made her wings with 3 teardrop shapes of different sizes. In comparison to the last quilling owl, the wings of this one are made of 3 teardrop shapes of the same size. That's why they look a little bit bigger. The next quilling owl has hair between his eyebrows. He also has no white in his eyes, and his body is made of the rainbow colors. This is how he looked like from behind. And last but not least, here comes the elder owl with his fluffy eyes. They are made of fringe cut paper strips. I made his wings with 2 teardrop shapes and 1 tight coil. And now let me show you really quick how to make his eyes. First of all, you need a wider paper strip. I'm using a 6mm paper strip to make the fringe cut. And now make a lot of cuts in your paper strip until you can roll it 2 times around the eye. And just keep in mind, the thinner the cuts are, the fluffier the eyes will become. I hope you learned something new in this video. And if you have questions about quilling shapes, just watch the next video right here, cause I will explain how to make 16 basic quilling shapes that you need in almost every project. Thank you for watching.